Well, I thought, we really, upped our competitiveness and attention to detail, and that's a team that kind of brings that out of you because you know what they're capable of if you don't. And I thought on that end of the floor tonight, we gave ourselves a chance to win the game just with our engagement and how hard we competed. And, we were a player or two away from kind of getting ourselves back in the game there. But I thought the defense, for the most part, save for maybe the beginning of the second half, was really, really on point tonight.
Steve McGehee, News 9.
Mark, the first few minutes of the first quarter, you guys were scoring pretty good. Baisley had a couple of threes, and then the scoring was kind of tapered off there, especially there to start the third quarter. Was this missed shots, or was this more to do with Milwaukee's defense?
Well, I mean, the two are interconnected. Their defense is just really, really paint protective, and they were on point tonight. I give them a lot of credit. I know they've struggled recently, and I thought they defended and brought an attention to detail to the game that made us earn everything on offense. And, they force you to settle for jump shots when they're in that mode and they're not giving you anything easy. And I thought they did that to us tonight. And I thought we had some looks at it that didn't go down. But at the end of the day, I thought both teams played really good defense tonight and competed really hard. And we had a hard time scoring against them tonight.
Joe Masato, the Oklahoman.
Mark, you mentioned their interior defense. Is that what makes this a really tough matchup for Shea, a guy who is so good at getting to the rim? It's just sort of tough to finish there against the Bucks.
Yeah, but I mean, I think he's had some success against, similar defenses and defensive, rim protection. He's still getting his legs back underneath him, I think, and his rhythm back. I didn't think he looked like himself tonight offensively. So I think when he's got his fastball, that's a team he can find cracks against. But, with just a whole team, it wasn't our best night offensively tonight.
Barry Trammell, the Oklahoman.
Yeah, Mark, it's been a while since you've gotten blown out. Every team gets blown out. You got blown out 3 or 4 times early. If ever a night was going to be a blowout, it'd be tonight. You didn't score over 23 points, I don't think, in any quarter. Is that a sign of progress that you guys are hanging in every game, even when you throw a dud offensively like you did tonight?
I think it's a sign of competitiveness for sure. I thought we really competed, and I thought our defense was really good tonight against a very potent offensive team. And we threw a pitch on that end of the floor that gave us a chance in that game, and then just didn't, have it, like you said, offensively. So, yeah, it's a sign of progress. I mean, we want to be competitive in every game. We want to win every game. That's what we're out there playing for. But more importantly, we're just trying to get better. We're trying to learn these lessons. But when the scoreboard's on, our guys are competing, and I think that tonight was just another reflection of that.
Nick Gallo, Thunder Broadcasting.
Yeah, Mark, last game against Memphis, you said that your guys didn't quite have it defensively, and I'm just curious to be able to come back with a great defensive performance like this. Was there anything in your preparation, in the locker room before the game, anything about your approach as a team that stood out to you as to why they were able to have such a sustained defensive performance tonight?
Nothing in particular, other than just, we have a way of playing on that end of the floor and on the offensive end of the floor that, makes up our identity as a team. And we have certain habits and fundamentals that, are critically important to us. And we know that in a 72-game schedule with as many games as there are, short turnarounds, the car is going to be off the road sometimes, in games and in stretches of weeks or in the season. It's just, you look at Milwaukee even, coming into tonight, there's a lot of variance in a season. And it's really just about, when you're not where you want to be as a team, is everybody aware of it? And then how quickly can we commit and kind of plug back into what we're trying to get done? And I thought tonight was an example of that. We weren't the best version of ourselves the other night against Memphis. And I thought our guys really brought that intention to the game tonight. And we just ran into a team that played better than us.
Daniel Bell, Black Sports Online.
Yeah, Coach. You limit them to their second lowest total point output this year. They only have 2 fast break points. You limited them in the paint. Do you feel like, despite not shooting well, do you feel like you guys play well?
Yeah, we always try to evaluate what we can control. We always try to evaluate, the spirit and the intentions of our team, the competitiveness of our team. There's too much randomness in a season to get caught up in the things that you can't control. And I think our guys do a great job of focusing on those things, the things that we can, and refocusing when we're kind of off track. And I thought we played well tonight. I think the stuff that was in our control, our competitive spirit, our togetherness, execution of the game plan, that was all there tonight. I thought we played really, really well on the defensive end and just, didn't have enough offensively for what they brought. You got to give them a lot of credit too. Their defense was outstanding tonight.
Jerry Ramsey, the franchise.
Coach, can you just talk about Isaiah Roby real quick? No matter what you throw at this kid, whether you start him, whether you bring him off the bench, he's just been incredibly consistent for you recently. 10 points, 7 rebounds tonight. But also his passing, moving the ball defensively, no matter what matchup you guys give him, he seems to take it on and do a great job. Could you just spotlight him just a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, it's just I look at his season so far. It's like textbook development. He got himself first and foremost healthy over the summer, and really hit the day-to-day process of coming back from a surgery, really well, and got himself all the way to the beginning of training camp where he looked really good. And then just has taken every single experience and has learn from it and improve from it. And as a result of his approach, it gives us a lot of confidence throwing him in all the situations that you described, because, he's not always going to be successful in them. No player will be, especially a developing player, but we're confident that he's going to internalize them in such a way that he's going to improve over time. And I think we've seen that up until this point. And if he continues to take that consistent approach, we expect his trajectory to stay in an upward direction.